Hey guys, Will Anderson here. Today we're going to give you a quick overview of the top 5 scales in jazz. And I want to give a shout out to all of our Patreon supporters who help make this channel possible. You can become a Patreon by visiting our Patreon link in the description below by donating as little as $1 a month. Today we're going to go over the top 5 scales in jazz. Ever since I moved to New York to attend Juilliard as a professional jazz musician for 15 years, I've really noticed that there are just 5 scales that are really important to playing jazz. The first one is the major bebop scale. It's a major scale, but just adding a half step in between the 5th and 6th scale degrees. So here it is in concert F. The nice thing about the scale is it has 8 notes instead of 7, which the major scale has, and it makes it very convenient to play in 4/4 time. The second scale is very similar. It's the minor bebop scale. So what that is, it's a major scale with a minor third, and then again putting the half step between the 5th and the 6th scale degree. Sounds like this. Now, as you notice again, that scale has 8 notes in it, which makes it very convenient to play in 4/4 time. And many of these scales are used by soloists like Charlie Parker, Sonny Stitt, and Lester Young, and you're really going to notice it in these solos. On to scale number 3, the dominant bebop scale. It's the major scale, but we're adding a half step in between the 6th and the 7th degrees. It sounds like this in concert key of F. The 4th scale I'd like to talk about deviates from the major scale. This is called the diminished scale. And again, it has 8 notes, which makes it very easy to use in your lines. And this scale is based off a pattern whole step, half step, whole step, half step, etc. It sounds like this, starting on the concert key of F. Now with the first 3 scales, there are actually 12 each of them, but with the diminished scale, there are only 3 total. Now the 5th and final scale that I want to talk about in jazz is the whole tone scale. Now this scale only has 6 notes. It goes up only in whole steps, which actually means there's only 2 of these scales. And it sounds a little bit like this. So there you have it, guys. Those are the top 5 scales in jazz. If you check out our website, peterandwillanderson.com, it's going to have all these scales written out in all the keys. So you should have fun shedding all of these scales on your instrument, the entire range of the horn. Again, we had the major bebop, the minor bebop, the bebop dominant, the diminished, and the whole tone scale. We really want to thank our Patreon supporters who make this channel possible. Check out the link in the description box below where you can contribute to our channel as little as $1 a month. See you next time.